Hello, Leos. Thank you so much for taking time out to tune in. This is your March 2019 general energy reading, Sun, Moon, and Rising Leos. So, my readings are about the energy that's around you, whether you are casting this energy out or this energy is being projected onto you. This is just the energy around you for March. And as this video is for the whole month, I do recommend that you come back and watch it again. You may get more insight or more information throughout the month. So as I was meditating on your energy before I pulled cards, or before I started recording, we did have the Page of Pentacles come out for you. So it feels like this is really a time of nurturing yourself, nurturing your skills, your ability. Perhaps you've been wanting to take time to study something or to work on getting hands right when you're drawing or making an art piece. Because Leos, I know that you are very artistic. This could be about you nurturing a broken heart or nurturing nurturing your psychic abilities, working on those, meditating more. But this really feels like a month that's good for me time. So make sure that you are utilizing that energy, you are appreciative of that energy, and letting the universe know, thank you for surrounding me with healing energy, with creativity energy. All right. But this is really about it being time for you to nurture yourself, whatever skills or abilities or whatever situation you're going through. All right, so we're going to use the Messenger Oracle. Those tarot cards are the Borderless Rider-Waite-Smith, Leos. And since this reading's for the whole month, we will get into details about work as well as relationships. Leos. Show that you care, Leo. Show that you care. You know, I feel like this is really directed to you, showing yourself that you care about you. But let's read the what Raven Felon wrote in her booklet about this. Do not distance yourself from life and those around you. Reach out, ask for help or support if you have need, or if someone within your circle is in need of care and support, then give it without hesitation or question. A trouble shared is a burden halved. Now is not the time to withdraw and be alone, nor is it time to leave another in need. Be aware, be caring, be compassionate. Reach out and be a friend and allow others to be a friend to you. So that is very on point with the Page of Pentacles energy here. Really caring about yourself, really caring about those in need. A burden shared is one halved. I love that. Leos. Okay, so with the Three of Cups, this is about friendship here. So whether your friends are in need of you or you're in need of your friends, it does feel as though there is a support system here. This is about sharing. This is about caring. Show that you care. So if you're going through that situation, if the energy is belonging to you, where you are surrounded by this sort of need for nurturing and building up yourself and focusing on yourself and your needs, definitely reach out to your friends. If you see a friend that the energy is theirs, which you'll probably see more than one friend, if the energy doesn't belong to you, then you want to reach out to them. Remember that you are in charge of fixing your own problems. Your friends are in charge of fixing their own problems. Just being a support system and letting them know you're there for them, this is going to help them fix things for themselves. Letting letting you know they're there for you is going to be a support system for fixing yourself. We talked about going through a relationship that was ending, while you want to support this person because you may still have caring feelings for them, if it's ending, this is really about you focusing upon yourself here. And then we have the Lovers card. So it's going to be one or the other here. With the Lovers, it either is about a relationship that's romantic or it's about a relationship that's close. So a very important person to you. But showing that you care to this person that needs you. And this person may be you. So keep that in mind here. I'm hearing you will be fortifying new relationships for some of you. Yeah, with the Five of Swords here, definitely there's been some sort of secrecy or deceit that it does feel as though that you are and arguing. Okay, so there's been a lot of things that may be ending a relationship for some of you. Obviously, that isn't going to be for all of you. This is just the energy around it where things are changing because of lack of openness. But what we're seeing here with the Seven of Wands is definitely, I feel this full on fire, Leo fire energy. And that's about you being able to hold your own. So whatever this is you're going through, if this is happening to you personally, I mean, he is looking over at the Lovers, then you, no matter what happens, no matter how many times you feel like you don't got this, you got this. Because you are able to hold your own. This is courage. This is strength. This is the lion. The lion is courage. The lion is strength. All right. I often feel as though the Seven of Wands really embodies the same energy as the Strength card. It's just to a lesser form. Because it's not a major arcana, but I don't know. I get that major arcana vibe from it. But whatever difficulty in a relationship, whether it be your friend that's having the difficulty, you that's having a difficulty, it does feel as though that with the Five of Swords, there's a lot of tension here, a lot of disputes here, possibly family disputes or in a family-like situation. But again, we're seeing you do have a support system available to you, or you are the support system available to somebody else. And so, yay for you being there, okay? I do feel like you can be your own rock. I want to say that one more time. But still, having others help you, that's a good thing. So let them love and care for you and support you, just as if you were loving and caring and supporting them. All right, so we're going to discuss work here with the wild unknown. So around finances, whether it be your job, all of that. Okay, so anything financial. Leos. Oh my gosh. Okay, so 3 out of the 4 cards are the major arcana. And of course, when I'm seeing such wonderful things happening in work, and this Lover's card being up here in life, even though we haven't got to the relationship part, it does feel as though relationships are heavy. And then, of course, I always see the Devil Wears Prada when he's telling Andy, when your work life is on fire and you're kicking ass, your relationships suck. So it does feel like this. There with the Star card, this is, this is amazing. It's like I could have just stopped here with a Star card. But it does feel like we're building here towards you seeing how this new life is going to be, because life is changing so much in the home life that you are really putting your focus on work. It could be a distraction here, but the Three of Wands is also about self-reliance. So we're seeing a lot of self-reliance here for you guys. I love seeing the Temperance, because this means that you know that you have to give and take, give and take. That's how you find the ultimate balance to get everything equal. You have to put a little bit here, put a little bit here until you find the right balance. Sometimes you have to just take some out to make them perfectly balanced. So I do like seeing the Temperance for you. So Temperance is Sagittarius's card. This may or may not involve a Sagittarius in this reading for you. The stars are the Aquarius card, so there may be an Aquarius and a Sagittarius involved, but Sagittarius is a fire sign, so it's one of your sister signs. And of course, with the world, it feels like the plans I'm hearing from this card, from my guides, are bigger than you. So things are bigger than you right now. But with the star here, it feels like it doesn't matter if they're bigger than you. You've got this. You can do this. You can handle this. It's not really going to be a problem here. It's like you're this important cog in the machinery of making the world turn. And being this important cog, you are able to make your finances, your work, really work out the way you want them to for you. It feels like you're building towards something here. So maybe you're building towards a better paying position, or, even changing jobs. All of those things are possible with the star and the correct amount of balance here. I don't feel like the world is going to turn out of your control. I think sometimes it'll feel like it's slipping out of your control because everything kind of feels like it's not exactly in your control right now. But I don't feel like this is a bad thing. I feel like this is more of you accepting that you are the strength that you need. You are the strength that can be loaned to a friend during their time of need. And no matter how big things get, you are always going to keep on track. You're not going to fall off of the hamster wheel of life, as it were. You're keeping pace. You're finding the right amount of zhuzh so that you can shine, so that you can sparkle. And shining and sparkling future is, it feels as though that is what you want. That is what you need. That is what you deserve. So busy, 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 busy at work, while this other kind of turmoil happens in the other part of your life. You'll keep yourself busy here. I want to remind you to stop and nurture yourself. You can't just stick any sort of heartbreak here with this Lover's card in your shadow and not address it, because then it'll rear its ugly head at the wrong time. So you need to process whatever this turmoil is, process that energy, and then, that means taking breaks. You can't just throw yourself into your job to ignore your heart. Whatever this is, it's like, it's obviously an empty sort of victory. Sorry, alarm on my phone's going off. Maybe you should do what I do. I have an alarm on my phone to go off every day at the same time, and it tells me to remember 3 happy things. And it's a great way to reprogram your mind. So you take 3 happy memories and you just remember them. For me, there's this face that both of my sons made. And I remember each of them as a baby, before they were even 1, making this face. And then I remember my sons together. The first time my oldest son got to hold my youngest son. And those are my happy thoughts that I like to remember every day. And I like to, get them rolling before I do go to work or anything like that. But I feel like you will be able to achieve the balance you need as long as you are mindful to yourself not to shove any struggles in your shadow side, and you are mindful to address them as they come up. Acknowledge the emotions or struggles as they appear in front of you. Cry if you have to cry. Call your friends if you have to call your friends. Be there for your friends if you need to be there for your friends. But continuing to nurture yourself, listening to your intuition, being supportive and kind to yourself is very important. I could read this a million different ways for if this and this and this happened, but we don't have 15 hours to make a video, okay? So I'm reading this to you. So let it resonate, the message resonate with how it should connect with you. But just know you have a support system. You are going to come out on top here. You are going to have some good feels amongst all of this sort of struggle up here. I feel like this person here, I'm here, don't know what you got till it's gone. It feels like you weren't being treated as the proper royale that you should be treated. Because you are the lion. You are royal. You are regal. And it just feels like there's been a situation with someone close to you that isn't treating you as royal as you should be treated. This card can speak of self-destruction. But it feels more like this is the other person's self-destruction, not yours. And so you just have to kind of take it for it is what it is and move forward and let them figure out whatever life lessons they have to figure out, because it's time for you to nurture yourself. All right, So the Arcana Tarot playing cards. Let's talk about Leo relationships. Scout is with me today. Scout is an entity that, one of the two entities that has come to me and said, I want to channel with you. Yep. And I like Scout's energy the best, so I've decided to work with Scout instead of the other. And Scout is a very loving and kind, and I like Scout. I like him a lot. All right. Excuse me. So the Two of Cup energy does really mirror the Lover's energy quite a bit. It is about relationships, endings, deeper commitments. You know, it's going to be one or the other. With this deck, you know, cards, there is no upright reverse with regular playing cards. But because I have all the cards in upright position, when these cards come out reverse, the Hangman reverse, this means a decision has been made, whether it was made by you, whether it was made by somebody else here. But again, we're seeing more deceit, more secrecy here, more turmoil. And the Seven of Fives and the the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Actually, this is the Seven of Pentacles, but I'm feeling a really swordy energy from this. Okay. Scout's like, no, I didn't want you to see the Pentacle. I wanted you to read it that way. But I think that it's also fair that we read it for the Pentacle energy. And this is about hard work paying off. So a decision has been made here. And it does feel as though that, you know, relationships aren't just romantic. This could be any relationship. You will be moving forward to a new beginning. All right. For some of you, you are meeting this dream relationship. Perhaps you've left a bad relationship and you'll be meeting a new relationship. And this is why it's so important that while you're focusing on work, that you're not ignoring and shoving and leaving a bad relationship. You're not shoving those feelings into a little closet, which I call the shadow side, and not wanting to address them. Because if you do that, you won't be able to move forward in a positive way with a new relationship here. So it does feel as though new relationships are being available to you. Whether they're romantic or not handling this up here is going to affect how you're able to move forward. And if you're wanting to find the balance between love and romance and work, you have to acknowledge all the feelings that are involved here. Things are moving forward, moving forward, moving forward, moving forward, moving forward here towards a new beginning for you. So whatever this is you're dealing with it, deal with it. Take your time. I feel as though that this is more of an extended forecast. That it feels like this, you know, I just kind of feel like the decision was made for you, but whatever. I'm still feeling secrecy and deceit here, but focusing on your goals in the relationships you have. So this could be with your coworkers where you find a balance, or with a deceitful relationship where you want to have the goal of not having that kind of relationship ever again. That is how you're going to come to this complete satisfaction here, this offer of this new beginning here. And then it's going to be kind, it's going to be spiritual growth. This can also be about you finally making a decision about a relationship, which means that you will now be building a new foundation with yourself. spiritual growth, for your soul, what's good for your soul. This could be about you returning to close friendships that were platonic or within your family, rebonding here now that this relationship. So overall, Leo, honestly, it feels like you're dealing with two different kind of relationships here, where one's ending and you're being reminded of a support system you have. So you're able to form new bonds while old bonds are fading away. All right. And this is good. This is good because this is about your inner strength and you believing in yourself and you believing in your own true abilities of being loved because you deserve to be loved and allowing yourself to love yourself here. This really feels like a month of working on yourself, showing that yourself that you care, working on your soul. I'm hearing your soul, your soul, your soul, your soul. And then he's saying, yes, that's right, that's right, that's right. You are moving past this sort of invasion here because it does feel like there's been an invasion on your heart, an invasion on your feelings. And it just feels like March is kicking off with you sort of making your own repairs. And this, I mean, even hearing for some of you, this could be that there was somebody in your life that was sick that didn't tell you they were sick. And then they were taken away from you. And you were angry with them, but you didn't acknowledge the anger with them for being sick and leaving because you were mourning. And now it's time to acknowledge your anger with them for being sick and leaving you. Because it's okay to be mad at somebody for dying. It's called human nature. What's not okay is not acknowledging your anger. But you have to acknowledge the anger, work on it, and release it. And for that, of course, I will recommend a family therapist. That could be the decision that was made out of your hands. But it does feel as though that you are on this kind of whirlwind up and down. You might find yourself a little moody because you got so many feels, Leo. It just feels like you're going through a lot of shit here. But again, I do feel as though you have people that love and support you very much. If we're just looking at these two cards together here, like this, if we're looking at this row here, it does feel as though you have a long-standing soul family that is here to help you. You're there to help. They are the light in the dark for you. They will help you envision how your future can be. You will be able to make decisions with love in your heart to move forward here. And then if I'm looking here, this situation here not working out, I think that's really going to bring you, that's going to bring you a new balance. This is about you finding your balance without this person. And you are strong to carry on and move forward because the world turns, all right? As the world turns. And it's about finding new ways to love, whether it is in a new romantic relationship, platonic relationship, business relationship. You can build a foundation that's strong and secure. All right? Your hard work will pay off. Patience, patience, patience. It's just, it feels like the true love is coming. All right? And that could be just good friends. It could be a romantic relationship, but it's coming. It's there. It could possibly, you could possibly already be reaping the benefits of feeling that energy. It's very possible. Ooh, Leo, you're going through a lot in March. So I believe, from what I understand, this is a 3-year numerology. This is a 3-month. And I believe that 3 years are about setting the tone for what you're going to do for like an extended period of time. I think it's 10 years. I'm not totally sure. I am so sorry for coughing in your ear. If you're wearing earbuds, that was no favor for you. So, setting the tone of acknowledging your feelings and processing them and dealing with them so that you can move forward in a proper, healthy way is a really great way to spend March. Okay, because it feels like you're going to be setting your tone for the whole year, as well as how you're moving forward to be able to make decisions and identify when you need changes to find your complete balance here. And you're using your natural sort of psychic intuitive abilities to know when somebody's trying to pull the wool over your eyes, and you're able just to cut them off and walk away here, because you'll be showing yourself that you care. And I love that. I love that for you. Leos, thank you. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please be sure to show me some love with some thumbs up. If you don't subscribe already, there'll be a link popping up as well as one below. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for supporting the channel. There'll be some more content popping up as well. And Leos, like I said, it just feels like there's a lot of feels going on here, but with the star, I feel like you're a badass and you got this. The star and the 7 of Wands are saying Leo is a badass and Leo has got this. Thank you so much for watching. As always, Leo, I appreciate you.